Welcome to Wind News. I'm your friend and host Amit Roy. You know, I am telling about today 2611 and security threats India is possessing and three front war, if not four front, and how Indians have failed in many places. I have to analyze that and I tell you in front of you. Firstly, I pay my tribute and my condolence to the victims of 2611 attack. Now, look, one thing I must say Indians love their country so much. You see, I want to remember today Tukaram Omle, who gave his life selflessly to protect India. But I am sorry to say that Indians do not have proper infrastructure, even today, and analysts to understand these attacks. See, I want to tell you very simply how this happened, and you all know how this happened. I don't have to tell you, reiterate every day that how Mumbai attack happened. But it is very clear. I want to talk from the operational point of view. Look at their training. Look at their medication. Look how they attacked, how they changed sea routes. It shows the very Israeli style from. I'm not saying Israel is involved, no, but they have learned from Israel how Israel attacks from the sea. So this is very important. Second important thing is, you know, Indians were not ready. Though Americans have indicated that this might happen, Indians do not care much about information. You see, they are really led by, sorry to say that, pickpocket catching policemen. Very wrong recruiting process because a lot of people are getting job. They could have become bank employee or something else. So they didn't get job. They're fast. They can solve fast mathematics, and that's the criteria. Nothing else. So a lot of people, those who are equipped to join this kind of security forces, are not getting that kind of jobs. They're not given that kind of job. Only people with banking clerk mentality, they're given jobs in police forces and army. I'm very sorry to say that. Why I'm telling you. Please like me, subscribe me. I'm Amit Roy from Wind News. Share my channel and make comments on my channel. Look, I'm telling you why it sounds so bad, but truth is always bitter. And you must follow this truth. Look how in Muridke they were trained. Why Indians had no prior information. Look how Israel have cracked down this kind of thing. Look, Pakistan will not dare to use atom bomb. No way. But Indians will not, take that chance because Indians have a government job. Indian security planners. You see, bank clerk mentality, they will not take any risk. They will not take any risk. Look, that day I was seeing Turkish air fighters shot down a few years ago a Russian plane. Indians will not dare. Chinese are coming. Look, I'm telling you. Why I want to, revisit 2611 because these are the reasons. Chinese are coming in northern front and how they're coming. Look at that picture. I'll not say anything. I beg. Please look at that picture, how they're coming. In a nice formation, they have backup. They have all helmet, they have all body armors. So they have a specific plan. They're testing waters. And Indians are going like a mob. They are begging, but why you are not going somewhere with this kind of plans? Why you are not returning back the coin? That's the most important thing because you want to pass your time, your 10 years without any problem. This is not how security apparatus would work. This is not how you should work. You don't want to pass your time. In Bangladesh, look, it is burning. It is a serious threat for you. You don't understand how this geopolitical design is evolving and how great security threat you are having because one is terrorist threat. That we all know. That is done by China. But how you will employ and deploy your army on the Bangladesh border, how that will affect your security position in eastern border, north border and Pakistani border. You are talking about you will capture POK. Why you want to capture POK? These are all Punjabi Muslims there. They are not Kashmiris. They are all radicalized. They are not employable people. They are all madrasa chap. What you will do with this kind of people? You will do final solution. It will be a burden to the taxpayers. You try for Gilgit-Baltistan. Secondly, you are not doing enough in the Burma front. You are not doing enough in the Burma front. You don't know much about Burma. Unless you have some kind of presence in North Burma, you cannot control your insurgency in Northeast India, in Manipur itself. Manipur is totally controlled by China these days. Insurgency. They step up, they step down. Look how they are playing with the NSA and IM. Totally China's baby. Dalals of China, China's drug dealers, lot of Kunming generals seated in Kunming run this kind of drug business in northern Burma, inside India, Dimapur through NSA and IM. You see, NSA and K was involved in lot of drug trafficking, NSA and IM in India, with NSA and IM in India. These drugs coming from Guwahati, Dimapur to in Chicken Snake area. How Chicken Snake area is threatened? These are coming every day. They are bringing arms, they are bringing betel nuts. These are recorded. I don't have to tell. You have no intelligence. Your police force has no clue. You have no clue. You know, they catch, I'm sure, sometimes they catch, take some money and let them go. But you don't understand the traffic. They are collecting vital intelligence. Secondly, look, there are women called Kappis. They are mules. They are bringing a lot of drugs from Burma. See, your border with Burma is not properly protected. You don't have analysts. You don't have penetration. Look how China plays. China plays with Lashkar-e-Toiba. Who says Lashkar-e-Toiba? China. You don't want to believe that. You don't want to believe that. First to believe, realize how Chinese designs work. You don't have any plan. You say, you see, Pakistan has done that. Pakistan will have no balls to attack Chabad House. I tell you. Pakistan will have no balls to touch Americans. I tell you. I am telling you with personal responsibility. Pakistan will not dare to touch Americans. These are Al-Qaeda and some links with via Iran with China. I am giving you this information. You can't handle information. That's the irony. You can't handle information because you are not equipped. You don't know. Manipur problem is totally controlled by China. You know, China plays a game plan, telling you are Mongoloid people. Look, the same place, China will not accept Japan as Mongoloid people. China will say, we are Mongoloid power, they are Indians. This is the thing, the alienation. This will play. You are alienated. We are not Indians. Same thing they will do in Pakistan. They will play with Lashkar-e-Toiba. Lashkar-e-Toiba is China's baby. In a way, because it's ISIS baby, Pakistan Army's baby. Pakistan Army's total logistics comes from China. Total logistics comes from China. They plan attack. Also, there are Islamic agenda, so-called radical Islamic agenda, jihad, etc., etc. That is also there. I'm not. But the way they have trained, this kind of training, you see, so look at their training. Look how one aggressive man, one late thinking kind of a terrorist are kept in Mumbai attack. Look at the strategy. You are not looking at the strategy. You are looking how they came via Al-Husseini, then captured on board Kuber. These kind of things are very, very technical. Very technical. It is not like, you know, James Early Chase kind of book. Very technical. How they are sustaining their fight. How they are creating psychological operation. Do you believe Pakis, this kind of Punjabis have this fucking brain? They have no that kind of brain. This is so much, you know, calibrated. So much, you know, trained to sustain their fear psychosis. You have no understanding. You have NIA, RAW doesn't work properly. I'm telling you with greatest sadness, your recruiting process in the army and security forces is very, very poor. Very poor. It cannot be a criteria. People know the mathematics, they are banking clerk-minded people and they'll be absorbed. But I must in the same say every dark thing has some silver lining. CRPF is good. I must salute CRPF. I like them. They are good fighters. You have to admit that. You know, they have spirit. You know, you have Indian soldiers. They are brilliant. But you know, you lack extraction. You have, you know, some kind of mindset which is not, you know, you wait for the thing to happen. Then you react. You have to be proactive. You have to be aggressive. Look, the way Israel has done that. The way Israel has done that. What do you have learned from that? What do you have learned? You are honest. I'm not saying you are dishonest. But talking about Bollywood style thing, it has no meaning. India wants result. India wants result. Secondly, you don't have your own jihadis. You don't have your own jihadis. I want to tell you very darkly and very openly and very dirty way. You don't have your own jihadis. What do you have? A party, jihadi party? You don't have. I don't want snakes to be, handled your next door neighbor with your next door neighbor. But you have your. Let's be very honest. I'm not going to tell who has not. Russians have. I don't know Americans have or not. Russians have. And secondly, you don't want to promote violent kind of thing or any other form of trouble in Tibet. What will happen? You don't put counter pressure on China. You don't have plans to tighten screws in Bangladesh. Don't do military options, I tell you. You can do some regime change, etc., etc. China wants exactly that. China wants exactly that. There are other mechanisms to work inside Bangladesh. You can work with America, Japan. Japan has too much hold on Bangladesh, even today. These jihadis in Bangladesh, those who are doing torment on Hindus, are very minority. But they have high nuisance value. This is my humble submission. Before going to MC, one more thing I want to tell you. 303 people spit on that. But 303 has a top class penetration from long distance. I was seeing in VTS, these trains are pumping bullets. But you are under the cover of, walls and all. You could shoot them down, but you got scared. Your policeman got scared. That is a very bad thing. I'm not saying you don't have first class MOs and all. How Tukaram Umle fought back, and one chap Kadam fought back. They had also the lathis and the sticks, lathis and this kind of thing. You have to, be brave and aggressive. I tell you, Indians love their country. Indians can give their lives any time for their country. This is proven. But you must have that kind of expertise. Develop that kind of expertise. Learn on intelligence. Thank you very much for patient hearing. Please like me and be ready for 3-front war. At least 3-front war, if not 4-front.